In this video, we describe the procedure deployed by administrators to maintain the Analytics Datastore and make sure the system remains healthy. For analytics to work properly, its Datastore needs to be maintained. It involves a number of steps. First, we have to download the Analytics Action Pack from the Automic Marketplace website. You'll need to log into Marketplace with your credentials, download the pack, and upload it to the system via the administration perspective. The pack has a dependency on the Shared Action Pack, or ITPA, so we'll download that as well. Once the pack is uploaded, we can use a set of actions targeting analytics through the process assembly perspective. We'll show the various actions included in the pack, although our focus will be on the Datastore optimization action. This comes in the form of an Automic automation workflow, which is pre-configured and coded. Then we'll focus on the optimization action to maintain the Datastore. Remember that analytics is stored in PostgreSQL and connection details are required. Finally, we'll execute the optimization action and show the results. The purpose of this video is to teach administrators to perform maintenance on their Analytics Datastore to ensure continuity and performance of the service in Postgres. For this, Automic provides a tool which is bundled in an action pack, which can be downloaded from the Automic Marketplace website. The pack contains several other actions to backup, screenshot, and more. The action itself is a simple workflow which covers both Windows and Unix and has all the necessary code in the Process tab. Users configure the action, which relies on the psql commands. We use prompt sets to pass the necessary arguments. Those arguments contain the location of the psql command, the connection properties, which we set up in the backend's connection.properties file, and the name of the OS agent installed on the Analytics instance system, which deploys the action. This is the Analytics infrastructure. Our objective is to provide maintenance and optimization to the PostgreSQL Datastore. We'll need a number of things: an operating system agent on the database host, the location of the psql commands, the PostgreSQL communication ports, which by default is 5432, and finally the name and credentials to the Datastore, which are stored in the backend's application.properties file. We're logged into the Automic Marketplace website. We need to download two action packs. The first is ITPA, which contains some baseline elements required for the analytics actions. The second is the Analytics pack. We can use search. We're now in AWI. We need to upload our two packs. For this, we use the administration perspective, where we find the packs page. Install ITPA first, since Analytics has the dependencies. Both packs are now installed. We head to the process assembly perspective to use the Analytics Action Pack. We'll provide a brief overview of what it contains. The pack contains a number of actions. They can be used to configure analytics, delete or restore Datastore, or capture an analytics dashboard. These actions are simple cross-platform workflows. They contain jobs objects specific to either Windows or Unix, depending on the execution platform. Code has been pre-configured in the process page of each job, and this code performs the action. Let's focus on Optimize, since this is the purpose of this video. This is the workflow. It's been configured to recognize the platform and execute the appropriate jobs object accordingly. The top job is Windows specific and the bottom is Unix. Each job contains code that performs the action. It requires arguments which we pass using prompt sets. These prompt set values need to be populated, but can be passed at runtime. The command is straightforward. It's the psql command which comes with PostgreSQL. The code requires the location of the command on the database host, the name or IP of the host, the port, the username, and name of the database we're targeting with the commands. The arguments passed with prompt sets are stored in the workflow's variables. These are the arguments for the psql command. You need the path to the executable. You need to specify the hosts, and as long as the agent is local to the database host, then localhost will work fine. You also need the database name, the username, the password, and the ports. These are the agent settings. You specify the agents and the login objects. Let's configure the action and execute it. For the purposes of the demo, we're going to configure the psql commands but leave the agent untouched. We'll update at execution time. We've updated the location of the psql command and changed the ports. We know that the database name, the user, and the password are accurate. We execute. We receive an input request. This is shown in the blue box and is reflected in the list of requests. We specify the agent and login objects. The action is submitted. We can see the results of our work, or troubleshoot if necessary, using the job's execution reports. If the action fails, this is the first place where you should go. The updates made to the database tables will be reflected in the PostgreSQL logs as well.